Hi, Scorpio. How are you doing? We're having internet problems here, so I'm not doing a full video. I'm just doing a voice recording right now. Hope that's okay. All right, Scorpio. We're going to be taking a look at what you need to know and love relationships. This could have something to do with upcoming connections you've had in the past. We're going to kind of get an overall energy for you in regards to love, relationships, career, finance, whatever you need to know. Do my best to break it down, actually look at the cards and like combine them together and find out what's going on with you. So can I get the overall energy for what Scorpio is currently going through, the Scorpio collective? Okay. So what we pulled here, we have the King of Wands. I have a double deck in my hand. We also have the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So we see the King of Wands here, and he's facing towards the left. The next card we have is the Death card, and he's on a horse, and he's facing towards the right. And then we see the Hermit card, and he's facing towards the left. And then we get the Eight of Wands in reverse. Scorpio, I think that right now you could kind of be in a cycle of like going back and forth on something. This could have to do with your temperament. It could have to do with your temperament with that King of Wands. The King of Wands is a hothead, right? The King of Wands gets angry easily. So this could be something to do with your emotions, like frustrating emotions. To like feeling like your emotions like get the best of you to the point where it's like you get so angry, it's like it almost like drains you, or it's like, you know, you just like this era of like death just kind of comes about. We have this Justice card that just popped out. I think right now what it's telling you, Scorpio, is that you really need to find a way to like sit with your feelings that you're getting, right? I don't know if you're getting angry right now a lot, or like if you're getting, there's something about frustrations even a little bit, right? It's like you're burdened about something, or you need to like learn to, you know, feel energy and be passionate. But when things go wrong and you're in this energy of really focusing on something, really concentrating on something, really trying to do something, and perhaps something goes wrong or something kind of like messes up, like you might get really frustrated. So there's something about that. So let's take a look and see. So you could be in separation from, and if we're talking in a relationship, you could be in separation from someone. Someone could have turned their back on you, or you're feeling like you're following someone, like you have to follow someone, and this person like isn't really having any regard, or you don't want this person to like look back at you, or it's like you don't want this person to, because if they do look back at you, it's like it transforms you, or I don't know. Okay, so the Death card is transformation. The Hermit card is introspection, going inside, thinking about yourself, isolation. The inward journey. Now, this could have something to do with like getting into an argument, a fight, getting mad at someone. And it might have been like the last straw with this person when you did get mad at them, or when you were upset with them. And now it's kind of like, fuck, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Cautious of that. Maybe you moved too quickly. The King of Wands is a pretty quick moving card. He's a destructive king, right? He's destructive. Yeah, he's charming. He's elegant. I guess maybe you could be elegant, or you have eloquence or something like that. You know how to make things look good. You know how to make things sound good. You know how to make things seem like the right idea, even if it might be the wrong idea, all the way around together. Okay, so can you tell me more about this King of Wands? What is Scorpio's history with this King of Wands for the past? Page of Cups reversed. I don't know if this person was like trying to make you compete with them, or if this person was trying to make you jealous, or if this person was like trying to get a rise out of you in something. This person was trying to get like an emotional reaction from you, or they were trying to like get you like turned on, or I don't really know that you were doing that, or if you were trying to get someone turned on. if you were thinking that there was going to be like this person was going to like offer their pussy to you or something, like they were going to be like, oh yeah, come fuck me now, daddy. I don't know why I just heard that. Okay, so that's what somebody was thinking was going to happen, but it didn't work out that way. It didn't happen that way. And so this person is like looking back on this situation. Okay, interesting. Okay, can you tell me a little bit, like, what is this death card? What made this King of Wands turn and transform something in the past? I see. You have the Eight of Swords. Big Gemini energy here. I think that this person might have like emotionally drained you a little bit in your life. Like you were with somebody that made you like feel drained, like somebody that didn't, it's like they were slowly eating away at your confidence, or it's like they would give you advice, but it wasn't real advice. It'd be like advice that would low-key kind of like make you feel bad about yourself, or it's like their advice would have like these undertones or these hints of like fucked upness, or like it wasn't real advice. It was like there was little digs in the advice that this person was giving you to like tear you down, but you can see through that, right? It's like they can put a blindfold over your eyes, but regardless of what it is, you're still going to be able to see and tell when somebody's being authentic, when what they're telling you is really, when it's really something to help you, or you can tell, you're a Scorpio, when somebody is being authentic and someone's not. Now, this could also have been you. I was giving this advice to, take it how it resonates, as they would say. What is this? Why did this Hermit card, why did this death, so we see why this, okay, so why did the King of Wands transform something in the past? And what is he looking at in the future? What did he transform I want to know, what is he looking at in the future? What is this King of Wands looking at in the future? Judgment. This person could watch you make some sort of judgment call, or this person is understanding that they're going to have to make a judgment call, or that you're going to make a judgment call on them soon. Or that if they don't transform themselves and do some inner work, do some introspection work, like look at themselves, take a longer look at themselves and try and figure out like, why do I feel this way? Why do I act this way? Why do I treat people this way? Why do all my relationships end up this way? Kind of energy. And that would have to do with your water nature, or with your fire nature, right? The King of Wands is fire. It's fiery fire. And it's like, if you're trying to deal with a water sign, or if you're acting in this really fiery energy, it's going to be really difficult for the essence of what you are, and that is water, right? It's like, it's not like a flowing, like an infinite source of water, but it's fixed water, meaning you only have a certain amount, meaning that you have to protect the emotion and the water that you have, because you get one wrong thing in that water and it becomes contaminated. And then, a lot of times people will contaminate Scorpio's waters. And so if you ever get the opportunity to go in this hermit mode and clean your waters out and really purify your waters and get your emotions in the place where they're meant to be, to the point where you're able to, really truly love someone really deeply, somebody that's receptive and somebody that can accept the love that you have and the emotion that you have and the, just the spicy kind of like waters of, see, that's a contamination. We want it to be sweet waters. We don't want spicy waters. We want sweet waters. Some people might like spicy water. I'm not really sure. They don't really have very many spicy drinks at the corner store, Three of Cups. I do feel like you want to share your emotions with people. I do feel like you have a desire and a need, or it's like you like to share your emotions with people. You have a lot of emotions and your emotions are beautiful, and people tend to really love. This Justice card came out again. Very interesting. Big Libra energy. And we have this Judgment card out here as well. So there's something that you're being asked that you're going to have to go back and kind of like be the judge of yourself in something. You need to look back on something and see if your actions merited the result you got in something. So let's break this down, just because I don't have the picture up, but we have the Judgment card. And it came out for what the King of Wands is looking at. Trying to transform something that he didn't like about himself from the past, or something he didn't like about the past. All right. Now, this could also be talking about like your days of going in and being introspective and not calling judgment on people, because it's like, who am I to call judgment on someone when I'm the same way? I think you're getting out of that. I think that you're really transforming, evolving yourself into something different right now, Scorpio. You're really kind of needing to come out of your shell, be a little bit more. You need to like speak up for yourself a little bit more, I think. If that makes any sense. Okay, so this was supposed to be about like the person Scorpio. Okay, so it was Scorpio, and if Scorpio's in separation with this, you need to take a different perspective. The Hanged Man just came out. Okay, I'm going to clear this. Set these to the side. If anybody did anything wrong to you, or if somebody was like unjustly wrong to you or made a bad decision about you, you will receive justice for that. That person will be receiving karmic retributions for treating you badly. Okay, we have this Knight of Wands. Now, somebody could be coming back. A relationship, a King of Wands energy. When they come back, though, they're going to be more protected. They're going to make sure that they have their emotions more so in check. They're not going to be so passionately vulnerable with you, right? There's going to be a change of pace. All right, we have this Queen of Swords and this Six of Wands. Is this person coming back? Yes. If you were in a relationship with someone and there was a separation, yeah, I feel like they'll come back. Will they come back forever? No, I think that they will eventually go back into their old ways of being a hothead and kind of angry again. The Queen of Swords with the Six of Wands. So I do feel like, you know, your communication is going to be good. You're going to know when to cut someone off. You're going to know when to go the other direction. Yeah, the Knight of Swords just came out. You know, and we're going right back into this cycle kind of thing. We have the Eight of Pentacles with the Eight of Cups in reverse. You could have decided, like, it's like you guys get back together momentarily, but then you go your separate ways. You go, you know, into victory, into success, and this other person, this player, hot-headed energy kind of goes back into that same thing where now they have to go back and like reprocess their emotions, reprocess why they're feeling bad, reprocess why they were so mean, things like that. And then we have this Eight of Pentacles, and this is like this person working tirelessly, endlessly on something again and again, not walking away from something. And then it's like you decide to come back, and you come back in Knight of Swords energy, from the Queen of Swords to the Knight of Swords, chasing after this person. Like, no, wait, don't go. Like, I want you to come back. Or it's like after you guys separate for a little bit, it's like you come back. But the Knight of Swords is not slow, right? The Knight of Swords is like, let's fucking talk about this. Like, I'm coming back for your ass. Like, he's got love on the mind. Somebody could be getting some money. Or somebody could, like, instead of becoming a King of Wands, it's like then this person might go, this Knight of Wands goes off and back into their introspection era, and they get back into this, they get into this King of Pentacles energy. Right? I feel like that's when this person really lets you go. They drop the burden, Ten of Wands reversed. They drop this sort of burden on you. They drop the burden. They don't want the burden of having to deal with this anymore. But you see that they're doing really good now. So now you come back in and you have this Page of Cups in the upright now with this Devil card. And it's like, now that this person has their shit together financially, now you're willing to commit to them. Now you're willing to invest in them. Now you're willing to come back and work things out with them. But it's like, if they were like scrubbing, if they were like dusty, right? Like you weren't doing that with the whole dusty thing. And then I think that there's going to be a solid connection. But do I think that the connection is going to become solidified anytime soon? No, I don't. Right, then now we have this Knight of Pentacles, and it's like, now, after you get this King of Pentacles, even if you decide to go away again, or even if you decide to go somewhere else, you and this person have like a long time, like going committed sort of relationship where it's like, I don't really see you two like ever giving up on each other for good forever. And like, you'll always come back to each other, right? Whether it's as friends or whatever, like through your changes and your evolutions in life, you always kind of like tend to find yourself coming back to this person. Page of Pentacles. And I think that once you realize that and you stop needing to control the relationship and like control this person, and I think that once you just kind of allow your love to bloom as something unconditional love, is when you're able to really let the armor down and allow this person to just cherish you and love you for who you are. We do end with the the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. You might even be making yourself look more attractive, like working on your body, working on your image, working on beautifying yourself. There could also be another woman in the picture when you come back. Ooh, this person could be lying about it. Seven of Swords too. That could be another woman. And that could make you really sad when you actually find that out. Let's see. Moon card. Bam. All right, let's clear this one. I hope that made sense. I was trying to follow them, like the cards. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Scorpio in regards to their career. Very happy in your career. I think you like your career. I think you have fun at your job, but I don't think that you make enough money at your job. I think that you need to make more money. I think you might even need to learn to like branch out or get a side hustle. I do see you getting a new car or something along those lines in the future. And I do see you maybe even learning to work a little bit more independently, while there is still like this air of, you know, loving your job or having a lot of fun at your job. It's like your job you're meant to have fun at, but there's something about like cold, being left out in the cold, or like feeling a little bit, there's evolution at your job. You've been at your job for a while, whatever your job is, whatever you do for work. You've been at that job for a while, right? We see seasons, we see people coming and going. You might even decide to split off from someone. And like I said, one person starts to really, really prosper financially. That could make somebody jealous when this person starts to really prosper financially. Six of Cups came out. So there's more of that evolution energy. There could be like memories that are really strong from the past when things were simple, like the good old days when, you know, you didn't have all these extra things to worry about, when you had all the time in the world. The Ten of Pentacles came out, right? It's like the Empress came out. Somebody could decide to have children, or somebody could get pregnant, or somebody has children, or something about spending time with family even. The Sun, yeah. You could definitely end up having a child. That could change your career a little bit. Change your relationships, just kind of change who you are. That's when this Hermit card comes out, was, okay, and the Nine of Pentacles. And then somebody else could decide to stay sober. There's something coming up about your mother, something coming out about your relationship with your mother, something coming out about your relationship with Divine Feminine, or just something about, because the Empress is a wife with a child. The Hermit is Virgo energy, strong Virgo energy. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, or you end up getting like a Virgo, like really good friend from work, with the Ten of fucking Pentacles twice. Good energy for you coming out for work. Nine of Cups. You're happy by yourself. You don't need to be by yourself, right? You're pre-Empress, pre-Emperor energy, whether you're a male or a female. Two of Wands. And now it's just a matter of maybe like finding that right person, or finding what you want to do once you really focus on your work. For me, Scorpio, when I'm looking here at this, I'm seeing that your career is really what you should be focusing on the most right now. I think that your career, you have an MC in Scorpio. Let's go, baby boy, baby girl. Because I'm telling you, it's going to be a lot of work. It might be monotonous. It might be tedious. It might be repetitive. But I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what else to say about that besides just like go for it, do it. It's the right thing to do if you're thinking about you know, possibly like seeking like to expand your career, seeking to expand your business, seeking to try something new in your business, or doing something different, or sticking in what you're doing and just going extra hard in it, I would definitely do that. Be really cautious about giving too much of your money out. We see a lot of pentacles here. So there could be something about, if you keep working really hard now, you'll have a lot of money later. Now, like if you act like you're poor now and you save your money, and you like put it into a high yield savings account, if you do things like that, or if you invest it properly, right, you will see amazing turnarounds in that, Scorpio. Absolutely. But it's going to take time. It's going to take discipline. It's going to take you not talking about it with other people, right? It's like when you get paid and you put a percentage of that money into, cryptocurrency, or you put a percentage of that into stock markets, or you end up getting into real estate, or whatever it is for you, right? Or whether you're just saving as much as you can, the more poor you act, the more you are able to kind of suffer now. It will be so much better for you in the future. And I know that everybody says that a lot, but that's really what I'm seeing here. It's going to bring you a lot of happiness, but you need to give it a little bit of time. It's like you really need to really buckle down and work really hard this next year. You really need to focus, and you need to get your shit together this year, because I do have the 5 of Pentacles out here after this 10 of Cups, where it's like, if you keep living in excess, if you keep living in abundance, if you keep living like you've got all this extra stuff to spare, and you don't ever just like force yourself to get into this 5 of Pentacles energy, force yourself to buckle down, force yourself to kind of struggle sometimes, force yourself to, it's like you're craving teriyaki food. If you don't force yourself to, not eat the teriyaki food, and maybe instead you go buy a bag of salad and, a piece of chicken from the store, and you're not saving that $7 extra that you would be spending if you went to go and buy a $20 plate of teriyaki food, that $7 extra that you would save from buying a piece of chicken and a salad from the grocery store. If you're not saving that little bit of money every time, then you can expect to just, continue to live in excess, and you'll never be able to get to this double 10 of Pentacles Empress, 9 of Cups, Magician, Hermit, 9 of Pentacles, Empress, 3 of Pentacles reversed. But I mean, it's like, you just got to get over it. You just have to like force yourself to go through some like uncomfortable times. And then you will be able to really understand what it is to reap the benefits and to work your finances like in a more proper, more, right? It's like planning for the future, right? Living for the future, living for what you can have if you accumulate over time, as opposed to like, I don't get paid enough, or I only have a little bit of money to spend every extra month. So, say, after you do your budget and everything, you only have $43 left over. Say you have $400 left over. $43 is like, it's not $400. No, but if you kept that $43 away, every amount of times, that was a bad number to choose. Let's say $40, okay? You could put two $20 bills away. You could put two $20 bills into crypto. You could put two $20 bills every single week or every other week or whatever it is. Then you will never be able to accumulate the money that you're really wanting to accumulate. So when you have those little things, those places where you can make little adjustments and you can make little savings, you really need to be able to do that. Find a way to do that. Force yourself to do that, right? Really look at your finances. Don't be afraid to look at your bank account. Don't be afraid to look at your, portfolio, your investment portfolio, things like that. You really need to look at it, study it, look at the charts, look at the graphs, look at how they change, right? Like just force yourself to sit down and do it, because you have such an amazing, abundant fortune here, right? You have 2 10 of Pentacles, a 10 of Cups, the Chariot even. It's like, it's time for you to become an official thing. Like you have to do something officially. You can't like just keep living in excess all the time. You need to buckle down and do something the way you need to do something. Stop just letting your money go down the drain. You really need to focus. Like this time, there's no fucking around. Like you really got to fucking focus this time. Keep your heart closed. Keep your eye on your bag, right? Keep your eye in your bag. Keep your eye on your money. Focus on your money. Focus on your money. Do whatever it takes to get the money that you need to get. Do whatever it takes. That should be your first thing is to set yourself free financially so that you can get into relationships. But if you're just stuck in these low vibrational relationships that are, you know, hot-headed and super passionate, and like, it's just like, no, get into your bag, Scorpio. That's where your fortune is in your bag. For real. Stop giving all this money away to people. I don't know if you give money away. I don't know if you buy in dumb things. Like, stop doing that, for real. Go and sit down and do your finances properly, or you'll regret it. And you'll end up in the same cycle again and again. So if you're going through a repeat cycle right now, you need to really sit down with yourself and pay attention to where things got fucked up in the past, where, you know, emotions got out of control, where, you know, your anger got the best of you, things like that. You really need to sit down with yourself and be like, okay, we're going through a repeat cycle. Maybe you have a repeat person coming into your life, somebody that you've had in your life before, but in a different body, right? It's like, okay, so where did I go wrong in that situation, and how can I do better? And now giving more and being more attentive is not always the thing to do, right? It's not always the thing to do. Being more supportive of someone is not always the thing to do. Were you too supportive last time? Maybe you need to be more supportive about yourself. Maybe you need to be more selfish with yourself. Maybe you need to be more selfish. Maybe you need to focus more so on yourself and how you can continue to grow your finances instead of trying to always expect people to invest in you. All right, Scorp. That's what I got for you. I hope you heard me. I went the fuck off on that one. All right. Bye, Scorpio.